Good morning, all. My name is Grimble Curiel. Today I will be presenting prosthetics. I'm going to start off with this little quote. This is based off a game, so don't take it too seriously. Someone said, "From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me." This person then proceeded to replace all their flesh with prosthetics, mechanics, everything. They went a little overboard, but in my opinion, I think they had a bit of the right idea. First, the definition: prosthetics. Prosthetics are specifically given usually to people who no longer have working limbs. There are some exceptions, but this is the main definition. We get legs below the knee, up to the waist, arms, rare cases are eyes. We're starting to branch out as more needs are met. Brief history. The oldest prosthetics known to man are Egyptian. Ranging from 2600 to 3400 years ago, old papier-mâché toes have been found with the Egyptians. As time progressed and our technology progressed in Italy, we started to add more to them. Bronze, leather, make them more machines than just additions to our own body. Goodness knows we don't want more pirates walking around with wooden legs. Again, time progressed and the World Wars started. We had many soldiers who were injured. They would lose limbs in mortar fire or simple battle. They still had some swords, especially in World War I. You could lose a limb that way. Horrible way to go. But only now, in the 20th century, as we develop really nice technology, has our prosthetics started to really shine and not be so much a replacement as an upgrade. Again, who gets them? Soldiers. I actually have an uncle. He's got a replaced arm. He lost his in an IED. Soldiers are the most common recipients of prosthetics. Sometimes so they can keep serving, sometimes so they can have just a modicum of normality in a now altered life. Some disabled citizens also receive them, those whose body either did not grow right or have some sort of disease that kills limbs. Those do exist. And on very rare cases, as it's not necessarily ethical, some people with body dysphoria have actually requested to remove healthy limbs and replace them with metallic ones. And now to the more hot topic, you could say, is non-medical enhancement. One that was well known is Elon Musk's Neuralink. This has not been well received. Many people are justly worried about the security of such a thing, putting technology directly into your head. Technology is not perfect. It can fail. When it fails, it can give off spark, can explode. Something in your brain. That goes wrong, you're done. So justly, people are worried. However, researchers like students at MIT have developed this set of extra arms, which, as you can see, would be marvelous for construction workers. I, like most Mexicans, have done construction work. I would have loved another set of arms. I had to replace a portion of my own ceiling when the rain broke through our roof. Needlessly said, it was wet, cold, and I needed more help. Non-medical limb replacement or enhancement is, if you ask me, the future of humanity. It is our evolution, not just with steel, but with bioediting as well. Someone spoke on the CRISPR a few days back. That would be editing DNA. Not necessarily legal right now, but I do hope that in humanity's future we will proceed to allow enhancements to ourselves. It is time for humanity to evolve. I know I sound like Ultron. Hear me out. So, question?
Yeah, just a quick question. Can you explain to me or put the picture up top?
That is Elon Musk's Neuralink. It's the demonstration of how it would happen. You'd have a surgery, they'd open your head, they'd put the chip in and integrate it with your head so it wouldn't be rattling around in there.
Is it possible they might survive?
Yes, it's quite possible. It's just, again, pushing all the buttons. It's quite possible. It's just, people are scared. justly scared because of the technology and its failure. They're also scared because it is new. We've always been afraid of new. Telephones, when they were made, were new. 5G towers, that one we all know. People were afraid of radiation and all that. But yeah, it could be good if done right. People are scared. He's not the one who's going to do it right.
I just want to put a comment. They make these new technologies for money, obviously.
They do.
And once they evolve, more money goes up and more prices go up as well.
Yeah, prices go up as technology goes up, but if we completely restrict it to because one person is going to misuse it, the people who would use it rightly, the people who would find a way to make it cheap, make it good for everyone, they'll never have the chance to experiment with it. Some pros and cons. Pros, people who have been injured, soldiers, they get to have a modicum of a normal life. Cripples need not spend their whole lives having someone looking after them. They can look after themselves. Augmentations, they improve the human condition. Humanity, we've always been so hell-bent on saving what we have. Many people are too afraid to move forward because they're comfortable. I myself am fairly comfortable, although I don't think I'd say no to a nice pair of mechanical legs. I had to walk around Tokyo the other day. By the end of the day, my feet were hurting. Lives can be saved with prosthetics, and not just like people who've been injured. I mean, people who just can't do it by themselves anymore. Parkinson's disease. Some people have it. Your hands start shaking. You can't hold plates. You can't hold cups. Imagine you just put some sort of tech in the arm, the brain, the neurochip, and then suddenly these people can hold perfectly still, act like a normal person. It's saving lives. Yes, it's scary. It's new. But it is the way to evolve humanity to live longer. There's some cons. Justifiably, ethical concerns. People who would take this too far. I have seen videos. I should have put one in the presentation. I didn't think of it. There's a guy who has a prosthetic arm with a replaceable hand. Now he goofs off. He 3D prints things. He's got a Lego hand. Does some pretty funny stuff. But what when it's not funny? What about when a guy puts a hand that's secretly a pistol? Or they have hidden weapons in their arms? Support prostheses can easily turn into weapons in the wrong hands, just like with guns. In good hands, they're defensive, protective, they ensure our security. In the wrong hands, weapons of mass destruction. That's a bit of the over-enhancement. The new problems as well. Every spring, I have to deal with really bad lungs because of my allergies. I would love, say, a set of steel lungs. For basic idea, put some plastic in there, get a pump going in. But then to keep my lungs clean, I need filters. So I need some way to get in my body regularly. That poses a new problem. Inner prosthetics, which could be good for people like me who need replacement organs, while they could do great, they introduce new risks. Putting things in your body may reject them. It's commonly heard of. That's why donors need specific other people who match them to give them organs, because if you get a wrong organ, your body's going to reject it. You're going to be worse off than you were before. And the high cost, that's something we still see today. A lower-end prosthetic, like knee down, can be around $3,000. Some of the higher-end ones are well over $7,000. There's a congressman, I believe, or someone close to one, who was caught in one of our big government buildings. He had two 24-karat gold legs. They looked really great. Not all that practical. Cost will always be a problem with prosthetics because of, frankly, the technology and design with some people. But most of these cons are something that can be fought. All of these cons are something that we ourselves have developed as a fear to overindulgence in technology, fear that we've seen from when someone has overindulged in other technology. one more thing before the questions. In my opinion, prosthetics, they're humanity's future. They're what's going to save us. We cannot stay as we are if we want to survive. Our planet is dying, we are dying, and while things are going good, life expectancy is going up, things are going well for humans, it's not permanent. Nothing is permanent, but we can make it last. Thank you.